but Boxer not scouting down that middle lane, not finding that hatchery, and now Silver has already almost got his hive complete. He's got his Spire up, and this Mutalisk Harass might be critical here. Boxer forced to spend resources now on turrets in anticipation of the Mutalisk Harass. Boxer is setting up that starport, and if he can get maybe a dropship or two out, that might prove critical, because Silver has got no defenses in his main and at the expansion just northwest of his main, and therefore Boxer could drop a group of Marines there and kill off all of Silver's drones. And Boxer now going for 2 starports, so it looks like Boxer does realize that Silver versus Shine in that game did go for Guardians, and so Boxer might be trying to get up some possibly some raids to counter that, and Boxer now defending excellently versus Silver. It's going to be interesting to see how effective Silver's Mutalisk Harass is going to be. Certainly we know other Zerg players are very effective in their Mutalisk Harass, such as July Zerg, and the more importantly is going to be the question is, how is Boxer going to defend that expansion from this Mutalisk Harass? I'm not sure how many turrets he's put up there, but he certainly doesn't have any medic or Marines there, and Boxer's finally got his first siege tank out, and this is going to be incredibly difficult for Boxer. Boxer now mining the south lane as well, opening up the south lane. Boxer has got about 4 turrets at that expansion, and he's managed to successfully ward off Silver's Mutalisk attack, but yet again, the fact of the matter is that Silver is going to be content to leave Boxer sitting in that base and not being aggressive towards Boxer. And Silver now going with the Mutalisk, trying to take out that siege tank, but Boxer quickly brings the Marines forward and pushes that back, pushes those Mutalisks back, and Silver unable to take that siege tank down. Boxer now laying siege to those Sunkens, and the game absolutely balanced on a knife edge here. Silver completing that Greater Spire. If Silver can get those Guardians up, Boxer's going to find himself in a little bit of trouble. So far, Boxer's doing a great job of keeping up with Silver, but Silver with the 3 gas does have a little bit of an advantage, you feel, in the game, and Silver now successfully picking off a few Marines. Great Mutalisk Harass, and he's managed to get in among Boxer's SCV lines, and Silver picking off a few of SCVs. Boxer actually looks like he's going to go straight for Science Vessels and try and get that Irradiate up as quickly as possible. Boxer trying to open up that mineral line with his SCV, but that last Sunken standing manages to halt that assault from Boxer. So siege tanks are absolutely important. That's one of the things that Shine did not have versus Boxer versus Silver in that game, and without the siege tanks he wasn't able to counter the Hydralisk. So I think the fact that Boxer has gotten a siege tank up is going to help him a little bit versus the Hydralisk Guardian combo, and now Silver is taking to Guardians. The question is whether or not Boxer will be able to break through before that tech is complete. Boxer needs to have a couple more tanks now. The Science Vessels are going to come too late. Boxer is building Science Vessels, but it's going to be too late. They're not going to have enough energy to actually be able to do much damage. Boxer though has cleared that sunken line now, so he should be able to mine a path to open a path up for him to actually break into Silver's expansion. Silver with the 3 bases, but Silver with an extremely fast tech, and this is a unique and interesting strategy, fast Guardian Hydralisk strategy versus Boxer, and it's the 3 gas that enables him to do that, and I don't think he would be able to do it as successfully in any of the other lanes as he can in the middle lane. And now Silver has his Guardians up, he's pushing forward. Boxer with those tanks undefended, he needs to bring those Marines forward and defend those tanks versus those Guardians. Silver now trying to open up, and Boxer needs to protect those tanks. If he loses those tanks, he's going to be in trouble. Irradiate goes off on one of the Guardians, but the Guardians are streaming through versus Boxer's tanks. Boxer's already lost 1 tank, he's being forced to pull back. He does have Irradiate from one of the Science Vessels, so the game balanced on a knife edge here. Silver pushing forward. Boxer doesn't seem to have much to be able to defend this. He's already lost 2 of his siege tanks, and that was a little bit careless. Silver has got a large force of Hydralisk now. Boxer needs to bring his Medic and Marines around to protect the siege tanks, and Silver now with his Guardians raging rampantly against Boxer, pushing those Guardians towards that expansion, and Boxer's Medic and Marine forces pinned in that expansion to the right of his main, and Boxer losing his Marines, and Boxer in huge trouble here. I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do. Boxer's got his raids out, but Silver's going to be opening up that mineral line any second now, and Boxer with the Science Vessel and raids trying to counter those Guardians, but Silver's got Hydralisk to cover himself against Boxer's air units, and as soon as that mineral line opens, Boxer's going to find himself in a little bit of trouble. Silver with a lot of Hydralisk, and Silver really with superiority of numbers in terms of the units that he has. He's got a lot of Guardians, almost half a control group if not more, as well as at least a full control group of Hydralisk, and Boxer is going to find it incredibly difficult here once that mineral line goes down. I'm not sure what Boxer's going to do, and Silver is through now. Boxer with a group of Medic and Marines trying to fight Guardians and Hydralisk. That's never going to be effective. He needed to preserve those siege tanks, so Boxer's micro letting him down on that occasion, and Silver's strategy proving superior once again. Brilliant strategy by Silver. He wins. GG. Great play by Silver, and I'm sorry to see Boxer go down in this manner. I'm sorry to see Boxer lose, but Silver played a great game, and you've got to give him credit for that. I think Boxer's failure to scout that expansion early on is what has cost him the game. Perhaps he was aware from Silver's drone in his base that was what Silver was doing anyway, and didn't feel the need to scout. Nevertheless, you've got to feel that Boxer made a mistake setting up that command center. Even after he saw that drone in Silver's main, he went down ahead and set that command center. So GG Silver, well played.